Calaroga Shark Media.
Hi there, I'm Johnny Mac with 5 good news stories. A study suggests that giraffes may be better at math than we thought. I don't know how good you thought giraffes were at math, but they're apparently better than you had thought. A researcher... Sorry, I could edit that out, but you can tell I just find this ridiculous. I'm leaving it in. Hopefully you're smiling like I am. Okay, a new study from researchers in Spain and Germany suggests that giraffes may be capable of basic mathematical thinking. Scientists tested 4 giraffes at the Barcelona Zoo by placing different numbers of carrot pieces into 2 containers. After the containers were covered, researchers added or removed carrots while the giraffes watched, then gave the giraffes a chance to choose between them. When carrots were added, the giraffes went for the container with more carrots. They did that about 68% of the time, better than would be expected by random chance. Further testing suggested that at least 2 of the giraffes of the 4 in this huge study weren't simply following visual clues, but may have actually been keeping track of the carrots. The animals were less successful when carrots were removed, suggesting that giraffes are not good at subtraction. I don't know about that one. New solar power technology could make fresh water cheaper than bottled water. Scientists in China have figured out a solar-powered desalination system that could dramatically reduce the cost of turning seawater into safe drinking water. The experimental technology uses sunlight and specially engineered nanomaterials to evaporate seawater far more efficiently than previous designs. During a year-long test, the system produced more than 5 gallons of clean drinking water every day, while also supplying enough fresh water to irrigate vegetables, including corn, beans, and bok choy. We'll stay in the ocean. Scientists have identified climate-resistant coral reefs using AI to analyze more than 45,000 observations collected since 1960. Researchers identified approximately 64,000 square miles of coral reefs that could remain resilient to climate change through at least 2050. The study found many of the climate-resistant reefs are located in the Philippines, Indonesia, Australia, Cuba, the Bahamas, Belize, Nicaragua, and the Turks and Caicos Islands. Scientists refer to these areas as coral refuges, places where reefs appear to be better withstanding warming oceans, recover more quickly from bleaching, and avoid severe damage altogether. In Italy, some engineering students built the world's largest paper airplane. That's right, students built a giant aircraft with a wingspan of nearly 66 feet and a length of 23 feet. The team called itself Project Icarus. They constructed the entire airplane using only paper and glue. The paper airplane flew nearly 194 feet during a launch at the We Make Future Technology Fair in Bologna. That broke a record that had stood since 2013. The students said the project began as a joke. Friends were tossing airplanes between classes and then wondered how far they could push the idea using real engineering principles. In a statement, the team said months of study, simulations, mistakes, and restarts followed. In the end, we managed to bring back to Italy a world record that had stood for 13 years. Authorities in Thailand found themselves chasing 100 monkeys. Yes, the 100 monkeys had broken out of a local enclosure. Now, if that sounds like a lot of monkeys, officials say workers managed to keep more than 1,000 other monkeys from joining the jailbreak. Police and local officials were quickly dispatched to round up the wandering monkeys. The local area has spent the past several years relocating thousands of free-roaming monkeys into large enclosures after the growing population became increasingly aggressive in searching for food. The damage that allowed the monkeys to escape has already been repaired, and plans are underway to build an even more secure double-layer enclosure to prevent future monkey breakouts. However, not all the monkeys are back. The monkey roundup continues. If you're in Thailand and you see a monkey, please contact your local authorities. And those are your 5 good news stories for today. Have a great day.